social worker and a YouTuber. In today's video, we're talking about drugs abuse and drugs addiction. We'll do some persons talk about this topic and we'll hear what I will say. Thank you. Follow me as we go. Please introduce yourself.
I'm from Mrs. Edhic.
So, what is your view about drugs addiction in our country today, Nigeria?
The rates of drug abuse and addiction in the society today is worrisome. And this is a call to all parents and guardians to be on their toes towards bringing up their children and their wards in the right way, especially building them psychologically and emotionally against peer pressure. The consequences of drug abuse is vast. You have increase in crime rates, increase in accident rates, increase in burden on healthcare system, and painfully with potential wastage of the individuals. My recommendation about this is routine public enlightenment about drug abuse and ways to overcome drug addiction, such as setting up of rehabilitation centers by government and women individuals. Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Simon Ifemai. I think drug abuse in the society, or as in Nigeria as a whole, it is very, very worrisome, because you can see youths of nowadays, between 15 years, they are already into taking. They now grant paracetamol and sniff it. And when they take this paracetamol, it now makes them to cause havoc in their home and in their environments. So I feel the government should really look into this, because the youths, they said we are the leaders of tomorrow. So, and if the youths, they are being harmed by all these drugs that they take, I feel like there will be no future for the country or Nigeria as a whole. So the government should really look into it and help our youths be a better leader for us tomorrow. Thank you.
My name is Okay, in a nutshell, I don't want to do too much elaborate talk on it. Any drug you take that is not prescribed by a professional, and even when prescribed, that you take above the prescribed dosage, is an abuse, because you are taking it without guidance, and it might be harmful to your body physically or mentally. So it might have an adverse effect because you are not properly guided. So that's what is drug abuse. And from what it is now, there are so many factors contributing to the high rates of drug abuse now. Unemployment is part of it. Poor parental upbringing is part of it too. Then lack of awareness is also part of it. And all these and many more work against, especially the youth of these days. Many youths are into it. Just that some are on it in a different level, while some are on it on a minimal level. So we all have a different genetic makeup. So for some, it might not have very huge damage, while for some, the damage might be very huge. And it might go destroy their future, and it can lead to mental illness. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And also, sorry for the second question. Yes. What do you feel when they say youths are the leaders of tomorrow, or children, and then they are doing this today? Is there going to be a tomorrow for them?
If I want to just simplify the question, there are factors in that question. We have tomorrow on one side, and we have the youth who is aspiring or pursuing becoming a leader of that tomorrow. But if you now put yourself in drug abuse, it means you will not even meet that tomorrow. Because somebody in the psychiatric hospital, or somebody who is in the prison, or somebody who has entered wanting, or who is having mental issues, will never become a leader. Because if you look at it, by our laws, somebody must have been certified to be of good mental capacity before you can go vie for any position, even as low as being a counselor of a ward. If you have any history of medical issues or anything, then you can't even vie for any position. So leadership is out of the picture for any person who is involved in such things like that.
So what are your recommendations and advice on this?
If you think you want to use drugs to suppress your immediate situation, don't forget, the drug will still work and fade away. That situation will remain. So in that regard, I feel we should be able to tackle issues, and there should be more awareness on the dangers of drug abuse. It should be just like we talk about HIV, talk about dangers of protected sex, just like we have issues regarding polio. Drug abuse should receive such support from government and other NGOs so that people should be aware of these dangers before they even think of engaging in it. Therefore, those who are already in it, there should be enough rehabilitation centers for them so that they can be treated and brought back to their normal life, so that they can now be reincorporated into society, so that they can function well again.
So guys, you have heard from the horse's mouth about drugs abuse and all the details and the negative part and positive part. So guys, for you now, what did you think about drugs abuse? Drop the comment on the screen spotting. Thank you. Keep liking and keep sharing. See you guys.